There are several limiting factors facing pollinators in our urban areas. The first is food. They need the right kind of flowers to support them. The sugar-rich nectar gives them energy, and the pollen supplies vital protein and fats. The other limiting factors include nesting habitat for bees and food for the larval stages of butterflies, moths and other pollinators. The traditional meadow has both food and nesting habitat in abundance. Unfortunately, in the last 80 or so years, the UK has lost 97% of its wildflower meadows. Sowing urban meadows, flower-rich areas in parks and along roads, has become increasingly popular in UK towns and cities in recent years. The Urban Pollinators team set out to examine how beneficial these urban meadows are for pollinating insects. We set up a large replicated experiment across our 4 study cities, Bristol, Edinburgh, Leeds and Reading. We planted meadows at 15 locations in each city, in parks, playing fields and school grounds and alongside roads. We sowed 2 different types of flower meadow: annual meadows containing mainly non-native plants that flower for one season and need resowing every spring, and perennial meadows containing native plants that last for several years. The local councils and their staff on the ground have been crucial partners, helping us to find suitable locations for meadows and coordinating the meadow sowing, from ground preparation through to cutting at the end of the year. We surveyed the meadows and control sites, similar sites without meadows, throughout the flowering season, and here's what we found. First, flowers in the meadow are visited by a huge diversity of pollinating insects, including several rare species. Second, as you'd expect, we recorded more insects visiting flowers in the meadows than in the control sites. However, we'd need to sample the meadows for pollinators for several years to know whether these urban meadows can significantly help increase pollinator population. Third, different types of meadows provide food for pollinators at different times of the year. Native perennial meadows provide nectar and pollen earlier in the year, and the non-native species in the annual meadows provide resources for pollinators right into September and even October, when the native meadows have finished flowering. The feedback from the public experiencing these new meadows has been overwhelmingly positive. People, as well as pollinating insects, enjoy these beautiful mini landscapes. These promising results show that flower meadows could be a win-win prospect for our cities. They help provide vital food resources for pollinators and other animals besides, and aesthetically they provide a refreshing change from the monocultures of grass.